2023 is going to be a pretty significant year for Splatoon 3. It'll be our first full year of having the game. As you might remember, Nintendo has promised 2 years worth of updates for this game, so we should be expecting a lot more to come in this year. So I want to take a look at some of the things we can expect to see in 2023, based off what Nintendo has told us, and also some other data mine information as well. As we've learnt with Splatoon 3 so far, Nintendo is updating the game majorly every season, so it seems like in March we'll get our next seasonal update, the first one of 2023, which will actually bring in the fresh season, giving us a new catalog, probably some new features, some new maps, and more content to enjoy. With version 3.0, it's very likely that we'll finally see League Battle added to the game, something Nintendo teased right at the very start. It has been data mined that version 3.0 is when we'll see this, and it is incredibly likely that the March Fresh Season update will be version 3.0, as 2.0 was for the Chill Season in December. So we're definitely looking forward to another exciting update in the early spring. It'll probably actually launch late February, and that's when we'll get more information about it, so keep an eye out during that month for more information about the next update. Since we basically know what pattern Nintendo is going off now to update the game, we can assume that the next seasons will be in June, September, and then December. There's about a 3-month gap between each seasonal update. It's generally expected that these new seasonal updates will bring us a new catalog, new weapons, features, and more, like we saw with the Chill Season update in December. Currently, we don't know exactly what to expect from the future seasonal updates beyond the next Fresh Season. We'll just have to see what Nintendo has planned, but given they do want to update the game for 2 years, I'm sure they have a lot of exciting things up their sleeve that we can look forward to. Of course, in between these updates, we generally will expect to see balance updates, patches that fix all kinds of bugs and such, so there should be a lot of smaller updates coming in 2023 as well, aside from these more major ones that we get every 3 months. We also should be expecting to see a lot more Splatfest. These seem to happen every other month now in Splatoon 3, especially as we have big runs to fill in the gap sometimes. We are of course expecting our first one in early January, so that probably means the next one will be sometime in March. But there's not really a definite pattern for Splatfest yet, so they could decide to pull out a surprise one if they wanted to. We'll just have to see exactly what they have planned as they do it. We still have a lot of Splatfest to look forward to in our future, so 2023 is going to be full of them, and that will be really exciting. Like I mentioned as well, we will be expecting to see more big runs in 2023 as well. These happen a lot less frequently, so I don't really know when we'd see the next one. As far as I'm aware, there's not any data for another stage for Big Run in the current update, so that does make me believe that the earliest we would see the next Big Run would be sometime in March, once they've updated the game to version 3.0. They could just decide to reuse Wahoo World though for an event in February or something. That is entirely possible as well, but I'm assuming they're going to go with a different stage every time, like how we get a different tricolor stage for Splatfest each time. I'm sure that we'll see a lot of updates and improvement to Big Run in 2023, I definitely think it's going to be an exciting year for this event. And I'm really glad that it helps fill the space between Splatfests as well, otherwise we might have some months where nothing really is going on, and that wouldn't be too exciting. It's very likely that Salmon Run itself is due a lot of updates as well. Certainly we can expect to see new maps, as we did get Marooner's Bay in version 3.0, so I think it's safe to say that we will probably see a new map each season, although this is definitely not a guarantee. Previously, new bosses and quality of life upgrades and even new modes have been data mined for Salmon Run, so I really feel like they're going to do a lot in 2023 to make this mode even better, as we have already seen in the latter half of 2022. Big Run was honestly a big deal, and that's probably the biggest thing we will see for Salmon Run, no pun intended there. Okay, pun totally intended. But I do think a lot more is going to come as well, so it should be really fun. We might also finally get the Splatoon 3 DLC that was teased way back in the Direct. That would be really great. I definitely think we could see it this time around, although they may save it for 2024 if they really want to stretch the content out. So far, all we really know about the DLC is that it's going to highlight Pearl and Marina making their return to Splatoon 3, which is definitely something that a lot of fans are super excited for, so it should be a pretty great and exciting update when we do get it. I don't know about you, but I'm really positive for the future of this game. I think it's going to be a really fantastic year for players. If you just got the game, then you've honestly got so much to look forward to, even just with the Splatfest coming in January. But let me know what you're most excited for and what you'd like to see in 2023 in Splatoon 3. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment New Year Gang down below so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more.